Hey, what is up, guys? WWE Forever 98 here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the news or rumor, whatever you want to call it, about WWE possibly unifying all of their belts. But first, I just want to announce two things. Number one, IWO, the first shows are posted. Once again, that's an airplane. I can't help it. The first shows are posted Raw and Impact, so the link to the site is in the description box. Please favorite that site, please bookmark it, and definitely check out those shows. Myself, and PW Punk 23 Zach worked very hard on those shows, so I would really appreciate it if you guys checked it out and kept active on the site. Just check it maybe once a day or whatever. But yeah, also in the description box are my TNA No Surrender predictions. Pay-per-view is a Sunday. That's going to be my next video. I'm going to be doing a review on the pay-per-view on this channel. So definitely check out my predictions in the description box. But anyway, now earlier this week it was reported that WWE was going to unify all of their belts. Now, obviously, the tag team titles are going to be unified. They are unified already. The Divas and Women's are going to be unified at Night of Champions. So it basically leaves the mid-card and the world title to be unified. Now, this is just a rumor. Supposedly, nothing is confirmed. But if this is true, this might be the stupidest decision I've ever heard. I mean, honestly. I don't know. I mean, I've seen some people agree with this, and people who actually defend it. I can't see anybody defending this. There's nothing but bad's going to come out of this. Now, if you're going to unify all the belts, number one, you either have to get rid of the brand split, or you're going to have to get rid of SmackDown, because you're not going to get rid of Raw. Now, I'm saying the brand split is because, what sense is it going to make if one champion is on Raw, let's just say, and he's going to defend it on SmackDown? I mean, what is the logic in that? I know it's unified, and they could face whoever they want, but, I mean, the brand split is going to be totally pointless. I mean, not that it means anything now. I mean, you look this past week on Raw, for some reason, SmackDown guys were on the 900th episode of Raw, not SmackDown, of Raw. So, I mean, I didn't understand the logic between that. I mean, showcase your Raw talent, no pun intended. And, I mean, get SmackDown, focus on that show. Raw and SmackDown, two different brands, two different rosters. I mean, I don't know why they keep putting these guys together. I mean, I remember when the brand split actually meant something. When it first happened in 2002, I think it was. It's just utterly ridiculous how, WWE just disregards the brand split and lets, whoever go on whatever show. So, alright, so let's say you're gonna get rid of, you're not gonna get rid of the brand split. Then you have to get rid of a show. Because, you're only gonna have 4 titles. Okay? What logic is it going to be if you're going to have 2 titles on one show, 2 titles on the other? I mean, why am I going to watch SmackDown when they only have 2 titles? The other show has 2 titles. I mean, if you're going to do this, you have to get rid of one of the shows. Put all of the titles on one brand. Because, I mean, it's just so stupid, because you know what WWE's going to do? They're going to put, the Divas and Intercontinental on SmackDown. Just put all the big titles on Raw or something like that. I mean, that's what they're going to do. They don't care about SmackDown. Now, I do realize that SmackDown is moving to Sci-Fi. I understand that. But you know what? It's just going to be stupid if they're going to have 2 titles on each brand, and that's it. And everything else is going to be another feud. So what I propose you do is, if you're not going to do the brand split, get rid of the show, put all 4 titles on Raw, and do whatever. And another thing, I mean, what is this going to do to the talent and the pushes? Okay, we've seen WWE try and try and try to establish new stars. How are you supposed to do that with only 4 titles in the whole company? I just don't understand that. Because if you got a guy like The Miz, let's just say, alright, he's a world title contender, but, you know, what are you going to do when Triple H comes back? You're going to tell me that you're going to put the title on The Miz and not on Triple H, not on Randy Orton, not on John Cena. I mean, it just doesn't make any logical sense. Because then, you know, I mean, then you're going to just have other feuds. That's it. Meaning nothing. I mean, the best feuds are for a title, in my opinion. You know, you're going to have to put in other storylines. It's just a hassle to deal with. You need titles on each brand. You can't just have one world title, one mid-card, one Divas, and one tag team. That can't happen. Alright? I mean, it's just so stupid. I hate this idea completely. I hate it. And there's also a rumor that the whole structure of WrestleMania 27 next year is going to be around unifying all the belts. That's just a rumor I heard from somebody. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, WWE, I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I hate the idea. I hope it doesn't happen. And if it does, you know, I mean, if WWE couldn't get any more boring, it's going to get more boring. It's going to be so pitiful. One world title in the whole company. And you have so many main eventers. How's that going to work? But yeah. Give me your thoughts on this. Do you like the possible unifying of all the belts? You know, give your predictions for No Surrender. And yeah, so the next video will be on Sunday night. My No Surrender pay-per-view review. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys later.